Hello there everybody, you are the audience. My name is SuperSonicBlur and welcome back to the next episode of our Pokemon Renegade Platinum Nuzlocke. Last time we took on Volkner and the gym, and to be perfectly honest, swept through the 8th gym leader without any issue whatsoever. Which does now mean we have a level cap at level 78, but we have quite the gauntlet to get through to get there. So, while we've got level 78, and I could very easily be like, yeah, let's just put everyone at like level 75. I have gone ahead and given us a bit more headroom. Everyone is at level 70 or 71, which is all fantastic. Everyone is where they should be in that regard. It took a little bit of time, but I gave up and just used rare candies for the most part. Like, I got to about here. No, I think I got to about, like, here, and I was like, oh, I'm just rare candying this. So I just rare candied it, because to be perfectly honest, what's the point? Like, what's the point? There's no reason to waste more time. Like, oh, but there's the shiny chance. Yeah, do I really need it, though? Not really. So, yeah. Now, what are we going to do this episode? Well, hopefully we'll move on to Route, we'll move on and do the trainers on Route 223. We've got the Pokemon League and maybe the start of Victory Road. At the very least, we'll dip our toes in there just to see what encounters we can get. Speaking of, though, what we'll be doing, let's have a look at the team. We've got Jormungandr, Tapio, Raijin, Aglaia, Akoro Kamui, and Aegis. Reason for this? Well, there's the reason for Jormungandr, because, yeah, Jormungandr just having really good attack stats, giving him a muscle band because I couldn't think what else to put on them. Tapio, hey, yeah, like the dragon typing's really nice to have with this. Leaf Blade, surprisingly enough, is going to be useful when fighting a lot of trainers who have water types. Same reason entirely for Raijin here. Aglaia has Thunderbolt and Choice Spec, so that's there. Akoro Kamui has Surf and is a reasonable tank, and Aegis is a reasonably good tank as well. So, ta-da! That's our reasoning for those. So let's go ahead and move on further forward then with the plans. General plan here is, like I said, we're just heading up to along here. We've already got our encounters along this side of things, but we've got all the trainers to do. And oh, hey, you and Barry. Hey, Blur. What the? You went and got all 8 gym badges of Sinnoh? Oh, you. That's wicked. I envy you. But don't think you've won, because I'm going to be the toughest trainer ever. You just watch me. Before I was dreaming. I just wanted to be like my dad. Now things are different. I thought that about what being a trainer means and what it involves. I thought about what Pokemon are, and we're going to get tougher, one step at a time. But I'm not going to challenge you to a battle now. I hate to say it, but I know you're tougher than me. But not a whole lot tougher. Just a little. Our difference is about a yard? Nah, not even an inch. What I'm trying to say is that I will catch up to you in no time. If you don't hurry to the Pokemon League, I'll leave you in my wake. Was that your friend? Seeing how you two got along made me happy somehow. It must be wonderful having a friend like that. A person you can share anything and everything with. A person you can compete with without fighting. It made me feel sort of boom seeing you two. She's into yaoi. It may seem odd, but I'd like you to have this as my thanks. It isn't much, but oh, a metal coat. Thanks. I don't know how I should say this, but good luck. You're welcome. I'm gonna move on now, and yeah, we'll just move on from that point. So let's see, pull up the trainer list. There we are for where we should be. We will not be taking on Arcade Star Dahlia. She's got all level 63 Pokemon: a Blaziken, Dusknoir, Medicham, Togekiss, Ludicolo, and Zapdos. Not dealing with that. Not dealing with that. I've already got enough to try and deal with as it stands. So I'd rather not have to try and deal with any more. Let's go ahead and put on the old repel. We've already got our encounters. There's no point wasting any more time than is necessary. Where are they? They were right there. So we'll go ahead and just use one of those. Get that all going and good. You are Probably fine for us to leave your, we shouldn't really leave Jormungandr in. So, well, we won't. Let's go ahead and switch Aglia into the front, because it'll be fun that way. I'll get to lose a favorite Pokemon. And yes, Aglia is one of the favorites, but still. I'm determined to go through to the Pokemon League no matter how hard it is. Well, Miranda, you have 2 Pokemon, so best of luck with that, Miranda. Starts off with a Cloyster with Skill Link, Spikes, Twin Needle, Rock Blast, and Icicle Crash. This thing just has fantastically great coverage of everything with the Skill Link. But we have a Thunderbolt, so yeah, Thunderbolt. We'll just kill the Cloyster. The Colossi shall go. The Colossi is down, and thankfully, not too much for us to worry about. We're in choice specs anyway, so yeah. This is also part of the reason I didn't want to overlevel to be like, oh, level 65. It's fine, because it makes this bit trivial and then makes everything else kind of boring. But at the same time, this gives me a it's that little bit of a headroom here. But Lumion here, Swift Swim, Whirlpool, U-Turn, Bounce, and Hydro Pump. I'm just going to click Thunderbolt again and it's going to die. It'll die! And that's good. That is good. That is very good. So that takes care of Lumion. And the first of the trainers. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 trainers along the route, it looks like. So that won't be too bad for a look there. And yeah, we can go on and take on the second trainer. We'll bring Tapio into the front for that one. Because, well, you know, Leaf Blade, it's going to do the same thing. Excuse me for wearing my bikini. Why would I excuse you for doing something that makes sense in the water? That doesn't make any sense. Congratulations, you're wearing a bikini, Aubrey. I don't care. Bibarel comes on out. Simple, Swords Dance, Superpower, Curse, and Double Edge. Leaf Blade should kill, though, so we'll be fine. Right? Please be fine. I'm pretty sure it should kill. I mean, like I said, Choice Band, Stab... Get a crit? Nah, no need for a crit. Tapio, no. You know, sometimes a Pokemon know, like, hey, let's get a crit, make this easier. Sometimes it's just, I don't even need the crit. Quagsire comes up next. Water Absorb, Muddy Water, Mist, Haze, and Recover. I've got this Quagsire here, so just refix that. This is also part of the fun reasons of doing these. I'm pretty sure I said it before. I get to go through and check over the list of stuff. But that takes care of Leaf Blade. 4 times super effective. That's going to kill. I don't even have to question that. That's just going to kill. And it does. Fantastic. Beautiful. It's gone. It's dead. All is good and right with the world. So that's one dealt with. I was multitasking and I misread that. But you were multitasking, doing a Pokemon battle and swimming, I assume. Now let's go ahead and switch Raijin into the front. These are the 3 main ones we're using to fight for everything at this point. Jormungandr's here because, well, I need someone with Waterfall. I might put the XP share on them, but at this point we've got more than enough play in the levels to where we don't need to really worry about that. Yeah, we wanna fight you. I trained at a Pokemon gym too. Don't think you're going to win easily. I don't, but here's the thing. I assume you were in Crash Awake's gym? That's my guess, Oscar. Starts off with a Mantine, Swift Swim, Mirror Coat, Bounce, Tailwind, and Hydro Pump. We are going to go ahead and click Thunder Punch here. And with an Expert Belt and 4 times super effective, that's going to kill. I'm surprised they didn't start with one of the other 2 here. That genuinely does surprise me. I thought they would have, but never mind. That's all fine. Mantine goes down. That's great. Next up is Wishcash, Oblivious, Earthquake, Dragonite, Hydro Pump, and Fissure. Well, Fissure doesn't matter. Earthquake's the only thing it can go for there. So we're just going to go ahead and switch to Jormungandr and avoid it. Haha, look at that. The joys of having a flying type. It's great. But that takes care of that. It's going for Earthquake, doesn't affect us. We can now just go for like 2 Waterfalls, maybe an Earthquake of our own, but we'll use the Waterfall. I don't know if that's super effective or not. Yeah, it's just neutral, but it is stab neutral, so better off than just the Earthquake. And it doesn't quite kill, but it does go for a Dragon Dance, which is a little scary. It will up its speed and attack, but it can only hit us with Hydro Pump, so we'll just Waterfall it again. We're still faster than it. And that takes you down. Very nicely done. Jormungandr gains a good bit of experience. And that puts us in for the last one, which is the Blastoise. I thought this one would be the one that comes out first. Starts with Drizzle, Aqua Tail, Rain Dance, Hydro Pump, and Water Spout. It surprises me that this wasn't the first one, because then it means this Mantine with Swift Swim comes in and it's super fast. But also it's a bit weird that it's got Drizzle and Rain Dance, but hey, whatever. Waterfall! Thank you for boosting the power of my Waterfall here. That should make things very easy for us here. It is resisted, but it does a fair bit. We get a flinch! Oh, mwah! Jormungandr, you disgust me! Do it again. Yeah, just do it again. Like, I wonder if that's actually, because it's stab plus, but then half. I wonder if it is actually better. Maybe. Because stab takes it to 120. Then rain, let's say, boosts it again to, let's give it plus 50%. That's another 70. That's 210. Half it is just better by like 5. And we get the flinch chance there. So we've got a double battle potentially over here. Guess what we're going to do? If you said do a double battle, you're wrong! We are in no way, shape, or form ever going to be doing a double battle. That just seems like a waste of time. Aglaia, get in the front. And let's just fight here. Deep breathing before battle. Breathe in and out. I want that item. I don't care. I've just seen an item. I'm more interested in that item right now. Paige. Paige here starts off with an Azumarill. Huge power belly drum. Double-edged superpower hydro pump. Which is fine by me. We have traced your huge power. Does nothing for us. I'm going to click Thunderbolt 3 times. And that should kill you. Next on out is either a Slowbro or a Gorbis. The Slowbro, Oblivious, Rain Dance, Psych-Up, Future Sight, and Trick Room. The Gorbis, Swift Swim, Baton Pass, Confuse Ray, Barrier, and Hydro Pump. We're just going to defeat this thing without any issues. Gorbis is the one that comes on out. Weird Pokemon. Why does it have shell? Oh, like there, like why there? Like if you stand that thing out, that's just like right underneath the neck and like before the midriff. I'll let you just figure out where that is on a Pokemon. It's also very flat. Like, I know you get those kind of flat fish anyway, but that just seems really thin. It does always find it weird how fish evolved. It's like, hey, what if I was just super thin? It's like, okay, but why? Because then I'm thin. Okay, but why? Because then I swim better. It's like, but you also swim better with muscles. Yeah, but what if I was just really thin anyway? I don't know. It's one of those weird things. Like, it's not, I mean, not all fish are like really thin. Obviously, there is like, you get like salmon, trout, and stuff like that, and they're really big. But then again, they live in like the rivers and stuff like that. So I guess that makes more sense. They don't need to be thin. They need to be a tube. Weird. Don't know where my brain's at today. To be fair, this week's been a fucking mess. Like, just an absolute goddamn mess. My head's been all over the bloody place for it, so that's fun. You are... do I want Aglaia in the front? Sure, let's just go with Aglaia in the front here. Colton here starts off with a Pelipper with Drizzle, Tailwind, Uproar, Hydro Pump, and Hurricane. So we're just going to Thunderbolt it. Surprise, surprise, we're going to Thunderbolt all of these, but that was never the point. We'll also trace Drizzle, which doesn't help, but hey, we'll have it. But yeah, this week's been like all over the place. You already know I lost my wallet last week, so I've been trying to sort all that out and how that went. I then had I have something similar to this. It's a lot thinner. It was a friend of mine gave it to me like 12 years ago. They were clearing out their closet and they're like, I don't really need it, so they were getting rid of stuff. But it's like a really nice, almost like knitted style, not knitted like super thick, but knitted style weave. It was super thin. It was so useful for the gym. Yeah, that broke in so much that going in the tumble dryer, words, I'll think of them in a second. The zipper literally sheared off it and then got stuck and almost jammed up the entire thing, so that was fun. So that's gone as well. And then I almost lost my engagement ring and had a full breakdown for it because this is important to me. Artillery, Suction Cup, Hydro Pumps, Gunk Shot, Hyper Beam, and Water Spout. Yeah. But yeah, I almost lost it at the gym. I literally put it in my pocket after I was washing my hands. I thought I left it on the counter, and so I left the gym, was like, I'm not wearing my ring. Shit. Sprinted back down there, couldn't find it, and was, oh my god, it was hell. absolute hell, but thankfully I still have it, which is, yeah, I'm glad to have that. But yeah, I also fucked up at the gym as well, because if you go to the gym, important thing to do, breathe, because otherwise you raise your blood pressure, and if you raise and then lower and raise and lower your blood pressure a lot, you'll give yourself either a headache or pass out, or worse, you'll give yourself a migraine. I gave myself a migraine in the middle of a session, which was not fun. As for Alligator here, Thrash, Dragonan, Superpower, Hydro Pump with Intimidate, it'll die to a Thunderbolt. If it doesn't, well, it doesn't have a Dark type move, so we're fine. But yeah, it's just one of those days where it's like everything feels like shit. And then of course, because I had A, a migraine, and B, a near panic attack point at that, my brain was like, food is going to be awful, and then sustained a headache for the rest of it. So that's fun. But hey, that's all said and done and over with, and well in the past at this point. I had some other fun little projects to work on. Who are you next? You just have something that Jormungandr can deal with, so we'll go ahead and throw Jormungandr in the front. And even if we don't, I want the item, so we're going this way anyway. I might not look it, but I'm traveling now. You're kind of staring backwards and forwards. But yeah, Ricardo, a Tentacool, Clear Body, Screech, Giga Drain, Hydro Pump, and Ring Out. I'm just gonna click Earthquake. I'm just gonna click Earthquake here. There's nothing that I need worry about, so I'm just gonna click Earthquake and it'll kill it. It will kill it. Easy peasy right here, just an easy kill. One shot, gone. Because it's, you know, super effective, so it's a base 200 power move. Surprise, surprise, it one-shots, and it does very easily. So that gets us about halfway through the trainer list here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, about is actually exactly halfway through. Look at me go and do all that stuff. Anyway, more importantly, this item. No, you tricked me! You tricksy son of a bitch! How do I get that item? 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 Repels effect wore off. That's fine. How do I get that item? How do I get that item? I have to come all the way back down here. Okay, well, nice thing is we still have our repels to use. So what is this item that's all the way over here that is most certainly, definitely worth picking up? Rain Dance! I mean, a rain team. A rain team wouldn't be bad. We don't exactly have any Swift Swim users for it, but that's, you know, not the point. Wait. Where the hell am I? I don't know. Oh, no, wait, no. Sorry, my brain got completely flused. I thought I was up here again. I told you my head's all in a weird space right now, but hey, you know how it is sometimes. Who are you? You are... this is Ugly Ears territory here. So let's go ahead and do that. Take on the trainer here. I've decided I'm off to the Pokemon League if I win. Mate, you have one Pokemon. Wesley. Wait, Wesley. Wesley. Oh, okay, never mind. Wesley, I'm looking way off somewhere else. I'm thinking it's Troy, but Wesley. Okay, you have 3 Pokemon then, Wesley. Excuse me. Floatzel, Swift Swim, Razor Wind, Agility, Me First, and Hydro Pump. Thunderbolt's gonna kill it. So, I'll use that. Goodbye. You die now. Easy peasy. Next up, I don't know which ones it's going to be. It's either a Sharpedo with Speed Boost, Skull Bash, Zen Headbutt, Agility, and Hydro Pump, or a Quillfish with Intimidate, Takedown, Destiny Bond, Gunk Shot, and Hydro Pump. We hit level 71, which isn't the worst thing in the world, but Quillfish is the one that comes on down. Pretty sure that we are faster than a Quillfish here. We have 12 levels advantage. If not, well, then we would probably have just lost Ugly Ear there, because it would have gone for Destiny Bond. Oh my god. Wait, does Prankster work on Destiny Bond? I don't... Is that a thing that can work? Because it's not a status move. But, does it... That's... I'm really scared now. Does... Destiny Bond. Does Prankster affect Destiny Bond? If it does, that's terrifying. Gives priority to... status moves. Move a Prankster. Dark types can still bounce moves like Magic Bounce, things like that. I don't know, but that's terrifying if that's the case. But yeah, Sharpedo, we already talked about what this is. It'll die to a Thunderbolt here. I still love Sharpedo. I still think that that design is quite hilarious. It is a shame that it was like, oh, we're not gonna give it an evolution, we're just gonna give it a mega evolution. Like, I feel like that has room to grow, like one before one, like maybe make it 2-stage, give it one before. Not a baby Pokemon as such, but just like, you know, like a Remoraid. Like, why is Remoraid turned into a fucking octopus? That thing literally could turn into something so much better, but here we are. Anyway, this swimmer is... I missed one. That's where we are at. Let's go ahead and switch Raijin into the front. Do I want Raijin in the front? No, actually. I want Tapio to take this one. Tapio will take this one, and that's fine. So let's take on Crystal. Your Pokemon doesn't seem to be tiring at all from carrying you on its back. Let me see how strong it is. You're not going to see how strong the Tentacruel is. I'm just going to show you another Pokemon instead. Actually, that's a good point. To the Pokemon that can't swim, what are they doing at this point? Like, I like to imagine that it's just like Tentacruel's just there holding up like some of its, well, tentacles. So it's just there like, here, stand on this. That'd be fine. Anyway, Wailord, Water Veil, Bounce, Thrash, Hydro Pump, Fissure. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna survive a Leaf Blade here. Cause, yeah, you is a big, bouncy ball of nothingness. So, thankfully, it's gonna die. Just like that, it's gone. That is the first one of 3 dealt with. Next up, yeah, I know which one's coming in. I definitely know which one's coming in. It'll be the Sea King. Swift Swim, Drill Run, Bounce, Mega Horn, and Hydro Pump. But we're going to Leaf Blade this one down as well, and it's going to die. So that'll be fine. That leaves that one. Last up is a Corsola, Hustle, Rocket Blast, Aqua Ring, Mirror Coat, and Flail. Well, yeah, Mirror Coat ain't gonna do anything. Rock Blast barely does anything. Aqua Ring, you won't be alive to survive long enough to make use of it. And Flail, take out one of the L's, and that'll explain what move that will be like. So, Leaf Blade, die. And it's gone. Yeah, we've got some trainers along, like, Victory Road and things that I know are going to be a little scary. There is a trainer, Marley, who I've got to do some planning for. And then we've got Dawn, Barry, and then there's the Elite Four. So there's like 4 scary. There's like all of the Elite Four, to plan for. Barry, Dawn, Marley, and then just double checking over Victory Road. So we are in we're in a little I don't want to say like a grace period, but we're in a part where it can be a little tamer for us. We've got a Sailor we'll fight in a little bit. Once I just, yeah. So we'll go over here, because I'm sure there's going to be an item or something here. Oh, you shit. The item's over that side. Of course it is. Of course it is. Well, that's just fuck me, am I right? Anyway, I guess now Sailor. Yeah, let's just fight with Tapio. That'll be fine. I came out here because I wanted to see the Pokemon League for myself. Don't ask me why I make all sailors sound like that. I just do, okay? It's gonna happen. Zachariah leads off with a Kingler, Hyper Cutter, Slam, X Scissor, Agility, and Flail. We're gonna just click Leaf Blade here, and it'll die. So that's fine. We do have a little something that could be a little scary here, but it's not the worst thing in the world. And it shouldn't hit us back too hard, so we'll be fine in that side of things. What comes out? It's Gastron who comes out next. Counter, Amnesia, Acid Armor, and Recover. But I don't think you survive a Choice Band Leaf Blade. 4 times super effective, plus Choice Band, plus Stab. You die here. Plus, there's still the chance that it can crit as well. So yeah, base 135, you just die. You just die. Anyway, next up, what do you want to bring in next? The Machamp! Guts, Scary Face, Dynamic Punch, Close Combat, and Superpower. I'm pretty sure you may not even survive a Leaf Blade, even if it is neutral here. So, let's find out. Ooh, it's only neutral, though. But we've got 12 levels on us. No, we don't have. You remember, I said earlier on, sometimes the Pokemon know when to crit and when not to crit. What does Tapio do? Let's just get a crit, make it easier on me. Thank you, Tapio. Mwah! I love it. Slowking is the last Pokemon here. Oblivious, Psych Up, Future Sight, Trick Room, and Aura Sphere. You just die to a Leaf Blade. Now that takes you out, and now we get the free item that's over somewhere. That should be nice, and I want it, so give me the item. Thank you. Super effective. Again, the only time they crit was when it wasn't super effective. That's just perfect. That just makes sense, right? Like, it's perfect. I'm shocked. No, really, I am. Why? Why are you shocked? The one Pokemon that you thought could survive did... Oh, I have 330... Alright, you know what? 333 Ultra Balls. I'm happy we got that one. But still. What's up next? We have... yeah, I mean... We'll switch Raijin into the front for it. Actually, is it... what's it worth? Is it worth it? Is it worth it? I wonder. Let me check on what... on a thing, because I need to check with the Pokemon, because it's an awkward typing. Might be worth... It might just be worth actually a Korokamui being in the front then. I mean, it's... is it worth it? I don't know. Korokamui into... Flying set there, and I need to check what typing or what level it is. We should probably be fine. Yeah, we're fine. Ooh, we don't do that. Sod it. Let's just Yomanganda. Yeah, let's just let's just go ahead and. But it's not weak to it. I don't have any other really good options for it. So, it might just be... Is it just worth hitting it for neutral? Because it is neutral. It resists groundwater, steel. I think you can tell which one it is by now. It's a goddamn Ludicolo with Mega Drain. So I'm like, do I really want to deal with that? The answer's no. But obviously, I don't get a choice in the matter most of the time. It's like, it's neutral to grass. So I can be fine there. And I think Tapio deals with almost everything nicely. Like, Tapio here, level 71. Yeah, it's still with a choice band. Like, yeah, it still can kill. It can still kill. It's an 83% chance to kill here. Let's not overthink this. Let's not overthink this. That's the thing we gotta remember sometimes. It's just don't overthink. Don't overthink. Because I have a bad tendency to do that. So let's go ahead and I just closed the trainer list. So that's fun. Let's go ahead and look at you then. 223. What do you say? My favorite kind of guy is someone that looks good out on the open sea. What do you mean by that? Like, as in they're like confident being out there as a sailing, or what, Gabrielle? Oh, I'm missing someone. Yeah, I am, Gabrielle. Okay, well, here's a Golduck with Damp, Future Sight, Amnesia, Cross Chop, and Hydro Pump. Leaf Blade? Yeah, Leaf Blade just kills it. That's fine. I was thinking there was going to be Swimmer Francisco, who hasn't shown up. Okay, well, I'll keep an eye out for them, and we'll fight them when we need to. But Tapio, Dust, we're going to just tear through this. We now fight a Lapras, who has Water Absorb, Avalanche, Mega Horn, Hydro Pump, and Sheer Cold. I'm going to click Leaf Blade, and you're going to die. We are 4 times super weak to Ice, so if this doesn't kill and it hits Avalanche, we likely lose a Pokemon here. But it doesn't matter, because we don't anyway. So it's just super effective. But yeah, last up is a Starmie with Recover, Swift, Psywave, and Confuse Ray. We'll be fine here. It has Illuminate, but we're just going to Leaf Blade it, and that'll kill it. So we'll be fine. So that's good. All good. We've got 3 more trainers to deal with. Francisco, Cassandra, and Troy, who should all be able to deal with that too much issue here. So that's fine. Take that one down. Gabrielle has been defeated. Fantastic. Next up on the docket is picking up a dive ball. Okay, it's a dive ball. Yeah, where the hell is this other guy? Where is he? Is he over here? He might be over this way then. Okay, there he is. What are you doing down here, buddy? You just here? The sea around these parts is harsh, as am I. The fuck? The fuck? Francisco, what the fuck are you doing here? Ludicolo, Mega Drain, Nature Power, which in this case is Hydro Pump, Tita Dance, and Hydro Pump. So, Leaf Blade here. It can't kill, but it can, it's like I said, 83% chance to kill on neutral here. So, that's fine. And if it crits, then even better. But we get the kill because beautiful. This is as well, I am always assuming 31 IVs, always, and no EVs. It's never said anywhere anything about their natures or anything like that, so it's fine. A Relicanth comes on out next. Earthquake, Double-Edged Hydro Pump, Head Smash with Rock Head. I'm going to click Leaf Blade, and it's going to die. So there that goes. That takes you out. And with our last Leaf Blade, we'll go ahead and hit a Poliwag here. Brick Break, Dynamic Punch, Mind Reader, and Close Combat. That'll take that one out, and that'll be fantastic. So that deals with that. Poliwrath here. Yeah. It just dies. It just dies. So, without further ado, we'll move on there. We've got, like I said, 2 more trainers, and then we get our encounter for the Pokemon League, which is an important distinction because there's Victory Road. I should also mention Victory Road has 2 distinct areas of Pokemon. You've got the base level, you've got, like, Drayano has changed it so there is, like, 5 levels with the encounters. He's written them all out. Well, they've written them all out. I think it's he, but I'm not sure again. I'm pretty sure I've said that before in the past, but there's, like, a bunch of different areas in there. Some of them have different encounters, some of them do not. So, in those instances, we will be covering those individually as and when needed. We now have you to fight here, Swimmer Cassandra, who has a very fun little Pokemon here. Did you know I was crowned the champion of a swimsuit contest? So now I'm trying to win a title at a Pokemon contest. Oh, fantastic! So I guess you're out here in sync with your Pokemon, learning the movements of your Pokemon, learning how to do that. That's really nice. They send out a Vaporeon here. Water Absorb, Muddy Water, Ice Beam, Last Resort, and Hydro Pump. I sort of breathed in and swallowed at the same time. Oh god. That water absorbed myself. Thunder Punch here should kill. Very bulky Pokemon, but it should not matter at all in the slightest. It's still going to fall. And that'll do us pretty good. So there he goes, in 1. Nicely done. I'm sorry about your Vaporeon. It is a wonderful Pokemon, though. So that takes care of you. Now we just have 1 more battle here en route 223, and that is with Swimmer Troy. But first, I must go ahead and grab the item. It's a rare candy. I feel like that's adding insult to injury at this point, but let's go ahead and surf. And now we've got to be a little careful here when it comes to the encounter, but here we go. There we are. Yes, I know I can surf, but I'd rather swim instead. It does seem weird, I agree. No, not at all, mate. You can swim. If you want to swim, go ahead and swim. Swimmer Troy has a Gyarados, Intimidate, Hydro Pump, Rain Dance, Hurricane, and Hyper Beam. Remember the special attacker. Interesting. Wouldn't have expected that. Still, we have an expert belt, 4 times effective, Stab, Thunder Punch. So I'm just going to punch you, and this thing is going to fry. It better fry anyway. I'm pretty sure it will fry. Because, yeah, it's gone. Fantastic. And that is Route 223 dealt with. Now, well, now we have the chance for our encounter. There is... See, here's the thing. There's a couple of things that I could technically do. I can go ahead and, for this area, we can go ahead and surf for a Mantine. It is 100% guaranteed in chance for an encounter. Or we can go ahead and get a Corsola. Now, why would I want a Corsola? The reason I'd want a Corsola is because it's I can push it to level 50 exactly. If I push it to level 50 exactly, technically, I could go and repel Manip at level 50 for a 66% chance to encounter a Steelix. Every chance I encounter for a Steelix, there's a chance that it becomes the shiny. The other option is it then becomes a shiny Weavile. If I do that, that takes it out of the pool for Victory Road and Victory Road Basement, which is Victory Road Ground Floor and Victory Road Floor 1, or as they're written in the thing, Floor 1 and Floor 2. If I did that, that takes out a 10% chance on the ground floor, but a 20% chance on Floor 1. Technically, I could do that. Or I could just go for the Mantine, which is between levels 50 and 60. If it is the 1 in 10 of a 1 in 10, so there's a 1% chance we can do that. It does feel a little bit shitty to do that, and it isn't a huge deal breaker to get it. It's more a case of getting rid of the Steelix for the second floor, or the upper floor on Victory Road. That 20% chance to take it out is huge, as well as it doesn't matter a whole lot on the ground floor. It's not, like I said, a huge deal in any way, so it's just kind of there. We're going to switch Aegis into the front because I don't have anything that can really hit too effectively here. But we come to the Pokemon League. I think I'm going to go ahead and just say, like, if we get the 1 in 10 and a 1 in 10, we take the 1 in 10. So I will literally let fate decide here, but I've got to run backwards and forwards until we get it and we're on off the repel. Well, unfortunately, it is just not the case. I put Tapu in the front because Aegis was too slow to get away from some of these. But Mantine is our encounter here. Level 59, if I check a quick peek on the moves. Miracle, Bounce, Tailwind, and Hydro Pump. So we're just going to go ahead and switch here. We'll switch to Aegis because there's no reason not to. Now I gotta look into a Mantine. I did have somewhere, I wrote down a name for this, but I can't figure out where the hell it was. Anyway, Mantine. Let's have a look at you. I know for a fact on the damage calc side of things, Mantine. Blank set at level 59. 0 HP, 0 defense, 0 special defense. Yeah, we can Aegis. Aegis can hit this thing with an Iron Head and it'll be fine. So let's go ahead and hit it with an Iron Head. It goes ahead and hits a Hydro Pump, which does hurt a fair bit, about 40% to us, but we'll have to see. That was, I think, exactly 90 damage. So it's about a mid-roll if this thing has max EV on that. But that's fine. We did less than 10%, so it's not 0 HP, 0 defense, which is fine by me. We are going to go ahead and hit Protect here, just because I don't want it to hit another Hydro Pump, just in case. There, it went for that Hydro Pump, so that's fine by me. Just don't want it to get a crit and cause some trouble for us, basically, is the big thing. And we'll go ahead and hit it with a second Iron Head. It uses Tailwind. That's fine. That's totally fine. So yeah, Hydro Pump and Bounce does next to no damage. Yeah, Bounce does literally 1 to 1%. It deals always 4 damage if it's a max physical attack. But it's not. So 2 took it to about 30%, so we're doing about 15 to it. That's fine. Which is less than we have on there. Let's go for a Protect again, because I want as much healing as possible. Protected itself. Went for Tailwind, but it failed. That's fine. That's totally fine. We'll get a little bit more HP back. And we'll just go ahead and hit another Iron Head here. So the Iron Head hits. Doesn't do much. Puts it under a third at this point. Now at this point, I don't really want to hit this thing, because that looks like that's probably high enough for me to feel comfortable trying to bag and tag this thing. Yeah, Mantine, let me have a look at this. This is the Kite Pokemon. What do we see here? On sunny days, School of Mantine can be seen elegantly leaping over the sea's waves. Pokemon is not bothered by the Remoraid that hitches a ride. Elegantly swimming the sea, ignores Remoraid, majestically swims. Yeah, it's just one of these majestic swimming. When the waves are calm, one may encounter a swarm of Mantine swimming as if they are in flight. Kind of cool. Kind of cool. So a very graceful, elegant Pokemon. We do have luxury balls now. And you know what? For a very graceful and elegant Pokemon, I think that a very graceful and elegant Pokeball would be one that you would be wanting to see. Look at that. Oh, it sparkles. It's beautiful. It's simple. It's calm, elegant, and refined. Maybe, you know what? You know, maybe, oh, you missed the Hydro Pump. I think that's the third one of those, because we hit the first one, avoided the second one. That's the third one. Maybe, you know what? I will ask again on the luxury ball, but maybe it's a case of where it's so elegant and graceful, it wants something simple. Yeah, I think you want something simple. You want something simple. Okay, well, there's the fourth Hydro Pump. If you get a crit, I'll be sad, but that's okay. You know, not going to be too upset about it. That looks like a crit. It wasn't a crit, though, but that's okay. That's the fourth one of those. It deals about 90 damage, so yeah, it does 180 on that. So let's go ahead and switch to a Korokamui right now. We'll switch to a Korokamui, and the reason we'll do that is just because you can tank up water moves a bit better. So that's fine. Went for Miracle, that's fine. Let's try, you know, let's try the simple. The absolute simplest. Just a Pokeball, you know? You don't need luxury. You don't want luxury. I totally get that. You don't need it, don't care for it, don't want it. You want just the simple pleasure. See? You like that a little bit better. If we have a look on the catch count. Oh, you shit. Now I can't hit it, so I have to go for barrier here. That's fine. But yeah. Catch. Calc. Yeah, that's why we use barrier in this instance. So I want a Mantine. A Mantine, the Pokemon's level is 59, and it's at about 30% HP. We'll call that. Let's go ahead and show all the Pokeballs. My Pokemon is level 70, and it doesn't matter what that Pokemon is. At that point, your current turn, let's go ahead and say it's turn 10. Are you fishing? No. Well, Park Ball apparently guarantees it. Master Ball does. Net Ball's very good for it. Ultra Ball's pretty good for it, along with a Timer Ball as well. Pokeball's an 8% chance, as is a luxury ball, so, you know, I get it. You don't necessarily want those kind of things, so maybe you do just want the simple ball then. Let's just try a netball then, see how it goes. Do you just want the netball, the simple, nothing super fanciful, just, alright, fine, no you don't, that's fine, that's totally fine. It used bounce again, so we have to go for barrier this turn, which is annoying, but that's fine. Well, we don't have to. We could just use any move and it'll miss, but I'll get barrier out the way because then it ups its attack. But yeah. Ooh, got the paralysis. That's unfortunate for me. That definitely matters. It doesn't matter in the slightest. But here we are then. So let's go ahead and just and say that it's now turn 15 on the off chance that it ever gets that high. Yeah, it's still netball. You still just, I think you just, that simplicity on those side of things, and we'll work together with this. I don't want to hit you any further because I respect you enough to not do that. So let's go with something simple. Ooh, three shakes. 29% chance for that. That's, or sorry, 3 shakes. Yeah, it's a 10% chance for that, you shitbag. Anyway, we'll go ahead and use a third barrier here. Just because we can. Wow, that was a crit. Okay. Okay. Just ignore my defenses. Go ahead and do that. That's fine. That's totally fine. That's fine. We're still fine. We're still totally fine here, buddy. Get in the netball. I'm no longer asking. I'm telling. Get in the netball. You're a shit, and you know it. You're a shit, and you know it. Yep, you're still just being a shitbag, but we've got more than enough netballs here. More than enough netballs here. And at this point, you know, maybe it's not what you want, but sometimes you need someone to just hand you something. You need to just accept it. Go. There you go. See? Was that so difficult? No. It wasn't. Thank you, Mantine. You've now been added. While elegantly swimming in the sea, it ignores Remoraid that cling to its fins, seeking food scraps. Now, I need to go ahead and give this one a nickname. Ikatere. In Maori and Polynesian mythology, Ikatere, meaning fast fish, is a fish god and father of all sea creatures, including mermaids. And I like this idea of having this sort of very fatherly figure. It's very nurturing, hence why it doesn't mind the little mantine that's, or the remoraid that swim with it. It's graceful and seen in the schools. Does have a brother, Tutuwehiwehi, who chose to keep his children on land and became the father of reptiles on the land side of things. Kind of a very fun thing for such a thing, and Tutuwehiwehi may be a name that I get to use in the future for other Pokemon. But for now, we have Ikatere, so we'll go ahead and push them on over into where they need to go. As for the rest of things, we'll go ahead and, well, heal ourselves up just a touch, get everyone healed back up, and then we'll take a peek on into the league, because that will be another potential encounter for us, if that is the ground floor of Victory Road. So we'll see again. What do you want to say? Victory Road confuses me. I should draw a map. Yeah, it's a very long, winding place. The objectives is to reach the Pokemon League. Stay focused and never lose sight of that goal. What was the last one? It will sustain you as you fight through the long and arduous Victory Road. Yeah, Victory Road is absolute hell. There is no music here, though, which is interesting. It's kind of suspenseful. The question is, do I want to... I don't think I... Like, what do I have for, like, Pokemon that can, like, use moves? Like, there's Sleep Powder, and that's about blooming it. I'm not even sure I have anyone who has Sleep Powder, to be perfectly honest. So, it's pretty much just like false swipes. And we'll move Mantine. We'll look at them a little bit later, but not right now. But yeah, I'm trying to think, like, do I have anything that can even learn anything that's worth using for that? Like, you think you can learn false swipes, but I don't know if I've taught you false swipes. You can learn, like, Swords Dance Line Head. It's it wouldn't be bad to have that, but at the same time, it's kind of difficult to put false swipes. You, I'm pretty sure, have false swipes, but it's definitely, you are too risky to bring into some of those areas. So I think we're just going to have to try and risk it with the Pokemon that we've got, and see how things go from there. But who do I want to lead in the front for it? I think Jormungandr into the front will be best, because they've got Intimidate, so that'll certainly be helpful. But what do we end up fighting? That's the question. As to the sound here... Ooh. It's very, very nice. Victory Road ahead. Ooh, yeah. Oh, I like that. I like that. Anyway, here we are. Welcome to the ground floor of Victory Road. We have a bunch of encounter potential here, all of them at level 59. 20% chance for a Machoke, 10% chance for a Meditam, 10% chance for a Hariyama, 10% chance for a Rhydon, 10% chance for a Steelix. Oddly enough, I would really like the Steelix here, because it takes that 20% chance away from the floor above us, which would be really useful. However, getting that, it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, it's a 1 in 6 to get the Steelix. It's going to be rough, but let's see what we end up with here. Okay, first encounter. And it's a Medicham. Okay, well, Medicham is certainly not a bad Pokemon. Certainly not too bad to look at here. Let's go ahead and have a look at what Medicham can learn here. Okay, so Medicham has had a bit of a buff. Plus 20 special attack, plus 5 defense and special defense, and plus 10 to speed. So, not bad, not bad. It will know Recover, Reversal, Power Trick, and Acupressure. I think that means its only offensive move is Reversal, which I'm okay with. Obviously, we do not want to hit this thing too hard. Annoyingly, we don't really have an option for that, to be perfectly blunt. We might just have to try and catch this thing from full, which would be disgusting. Anyway, Medicham blank set at level 59, and it's at -1 attack. Recover, Reversal, Power, Trick. Is it Power Trip or Trick? Power Trick. Don't know what that one does. And Acupressure. Reversal, as it stands, isn't great. If I'm on Jormungandr, Ice Fang does about half to it, and if it... hang on. Yeah, minus defense, minus special defense, and 0 attack. Ice Fang is over half, which is very scary. I don't like that at all. I think then the best thing for us to do is actually to just go to Akora Kamui. Because Akora Kamui, yeah, like Giga Drain deals next to nothing. So that's what we'll do. It's got Recover, so we can't really afford to do too much to it, but we can just set up some good stuff. Like, we can set up Barrier. Like, yeah, they're all physical moves anyway. So, yeah, we'll set up that. We'll just throw up barriers. There's Power Trick. What does Power Trick do? Switched its attack and defense. Okay, that doesn't change anything. Yeah, okay. We're gonna click Barrier again, and we're just gonna do that. Whatever its attack and defense are now, could be worse, actually. So it swapped them back. Okay. It swapped them back. That's fine. So yeah, now I know that since it swapped them back, it's actually at 80 defense base, so 80. Giga Drain does slightly less. Our barrier is at +4, so it's doing 1% damage with us with the reversal. So I'm gonna click Giga Drain here. If it crits, it doesn't kill, even if it's a minus defense 0 HP. Or 0 HP, 0 defense, so that's fine. Well, it doesn't matter if it's its attack and its defense. We don't care about that. It's used Recover, for fuck's sake. Okay, well that did less than a third, which is nice. We're gonna click Giga Drain again and hope that we do a lot of damage. Not too much damage, mind you. Not too much damage, mind you. Just enough. That's okay. Used Acupressure. What's it raised? Special attack sharply rose. That's totally fine. Don't care about that. You have no way of using that. I'm gonna click Giga Drain. I should not click Giga Drain again. So I'm not going to. Instead, I am going to try and just start throwing Pokeballs at you. What do I want to put you in, though, is the question. Repeat Ball kind of got that cool little look to it, but there's also Premier Balls. You're kind of a cool Pokemon. I like that. Let's try Luxury Ball, though. Luxury Ball, because it makes my life a little bit easier. But yeah, Medicham, let's go. You are a hell of a fighter, and I was a little upset to see you, I won't lie. Okay, you're just using Recover. I have a feeling we're going to end up trying to PP stall this thing, but, you know, that'll happen. If that does end up happening, then we're still fine with that. Because it'll be on full health, and then we'll use Timer Balls. But Luxury Balls for now are where we're going to go. Like, you know, I was a little upset. I won't lie. Medicham didn't feel like the greatest Pokemon in this area, but that's, you know, sometimes that happens. Let's have a look at Medicham. Medicham. Here, as we just go ahead and look to throw another Pokeball here. It's a meditative Pokemon, so that's fine. Has pure power, which is pretty strong. I think that was a quick capture because it shook and then decided not to do anything. It's using Reversal. This is going to do 3 damage to me. I'm sorry, that does nothing. That does absolutely nothing. I'm very sorry, my friend, but you don't do any damage to me. Let's see what it says about it in the Pokédex entries. Where are they? It is said through meditation, Medicham heightens energy inside its body and sharpens its sixth sense. This Pokemon hides its presence by merging itself with fields and mountains. Very interesting. It can see the aura of its opponents by honing its mind through starvation. Daily measures to hone its spiritual power. So it's a very calm, very simple Pokemon. Well, I will be very calm with you as well then. I lost my temper with the Mantine. That was not right. I lost my temper. And, you know, like I said earlier, this week's been absolute hell, but, you know, let's just center and focus. Is that why you were here? That's what you wanted to tell me. That's what you wanted to show me. The Acupressure goes again. It has sharply raised its speed. That's fine. Don't care about that. Let's go to the catch calc again, and Medicham. Medicham, level 59. and let's just show all the balls as it stands right now. Our level is 70. Our turn will be like level 20. Master Ball and Part Ball, Timer Ball will work out well. You know, it's a 12% chance, but you know what? Let's just be calm. Let's just use this luxury ball. I've got 100 of these, so it's a 50% chance within 6 balls and 23% and a 95% chance within 23 balls, but that's okay. Goes for reversal again. Like I said, I can struggle this down. Like, I can push you into struggle if this happens because you hit for 2 damage that time. You don't do enough damage. You just simply do not do enough damage. So that's fine. I love the luxury ball. But as I was saying, being centered, maybe you were concerned about the aura, like it felt a bit off. Well, I thank you and appreciate that. So thank you. See, look at that. Just be calm and keep things going, and Medichan will be a part of our team now. It gains the ability to see the aura of its opponent by honing its mind through starvation. Jesus, that's quite something. Let me give you a nickname. In Greek mythology, Pasithea, which in ancient Greek means relaxation, or Pasithe, is one of the charities and graces, the personification of relaxation, meditation, hallucinations, and all other altered states of consciousness. A very apt name for such a being whose whole thing is meditation and control over themselves and the state of their being. So yes, Pasithea, they will go ahead and send them to Avalon, where now we shall go ahead and have a look at them along with the other of our 2 encounters for today. So then here we find ourselves. Medichan will go ahead and move you into position where you need to be. But first, we have to look at our Ikatere. So summary on you then. Lax nature plus defense minus special defense is fine. Water absorb is also quite nice. Good bit of bulk on you. Really nice bit of bulk on you right there. Miracle Bounce, Tailwind, Hydro Pump like we expected. But let's go ahead and take a peek-see at what those stats look like. And they are... I'd have to double check on what his base stats are, but these don't look too bad. 12 HP, 27 attack, 11 defense, 25 special attack, 8 special defense, and 5 speed, leaving it with a steel type hidden power with 35 damage. So that's okay. That is certainly not the worst thing in the world. Lax nature could be useful. I don't know what this thing's base stats look like though, but that doesn't feel too bad. Next up is Pasithea. So let's see. Also now a relaxed nature, plus defense minus speed. Not the best nature at all. Got pure power to double the physical attacks, which is okay. That's a very low physical attack stat though. That's the only one below 100. And even that's, oh, that doesn't feel great. Acupressure, Power Trick Reversal. Yeah, I want to check. What does this one do? Switches attack with his defense. That actually probably going to be used. Power Trick might just be useful. Because, yeah, your defense stat and your attack stat's kind of bad. So, yeah, that's a thing. Now, let's go ahead and have a look at what you look like. It's 11 HP, 15 attack, 2 defense, 18 special attack, 8 special defense, and 13 speed, leaving this with a poison hidden power with 44 damage. It's okay. It's really rough though, because like pure power on this thing, like it really doesn't feel good. Like Medicham SM, if I just look at Smogum, what the hell do you do with this thing if it's in like Sword and Shield or something? Because like, what? Like, how? It just, what? It feels so bad. It feels so bad. Like, it just doesn't feel that good at all. Oh my god, it really does not feel good. That's a bit of a yikes. I'll be perfectly honest, that is very much a yikes. Still, we've got them, so I have to go ahead and see what I can do with them for now. If I have a peek at Victory Road stuff. We can have a look and see what we want to do there, though we have been going a fair bit of time. So I think we will probably go ahead and end off the episode here. Victory Road deserves its time, deserves a lot of respect and patience, and it's a rough place to be. It's a scary, rough place to be. So I don't want to rush in and, you know, do something that could be a problem here. We've got some scary potential trainers and things, and a lot of trainers that I'm not sure I necessarily know where they are or where they're going to be. So there's a lot of gauntlets here. I need to make sure that we do it right and we do it proper. We do not screw up is basically what we need to make sure we do. So we'll go ahead and end off this episode here because Victory Road scares me. We're going a fair bit of time anyway, so I don't want to rush this. Next time, we will explore Victory Road, and I will have Pasithea and Ikateru all leveled up and ready potentially to join the party. But that is for next time. For now, we're going to go ahead and end things off here. If you have enjoyed this stuff, then do be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more, and to share this stuff so people know that it exists. My name has been SuperSonicBlur. You nerds have been a fantastic audience, and we shall see you all next time.